Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. My. Well, I'm here once again speaking to you and making this little video. So if that means I'm making this little video, that means God source is still in the sourcing and garden business. How y'all doing? Man, there's so much going on around here these days. Your loyalty will be tested. If you have a problem with loyalty or telling the truth, it will be tested. We got this thing that's going on around here. So what had happened was you could have a job and you could be on this job and you not be at the top, but you say and you go and you prove some stuff and you can say your opinion about stuff, and then you let it go on for so long until it start affecting the top. And once it start affecting the top and the company have so much power to where your walking foremans or your union don't have as much power, that will come a day where you will have to flex your muscle and say, this is the point and the reason why we have union and union brothers and everything else. You will have to flex your muscles, and when you do, people might understand why you act the way you act. It's a lot of this stuff that's in you and not just, oh, I'm a part of this. This might be why your grandfather act the way he did. This might be why your great-great-grandfather act the way he did. That will be a time where you have to flex your muscles and not sit here and say, I'm the victim and this is why it should be my way because I'm the victim. You want to talk about a woman and women ways or different things that women being a victim, that's some woman shit. I'm gonna get him to do what I want him to because I'm a victim, and then you sit here and you still try to flex your muscles as a man, and then you don't want to stay in your position. I said it, I don't care how you take it. It's what it is. So moving right along with my point being, is that will be a time you have to come in, everybody gonna have to come together and flex your muscles together and be a little old strong he-mans. Ain't gonna have to call what it is. You got the money. Now it's time for you to pay us our money for the ships. Come on, man, pay the money. But you know, I'm not the person or the guy that sit here and say, I told you so. Coming and going and doing just to get along don't work. Then to come around and say, I don't like this and I don't like that. I went and did all this stuff to doggone to make you happy. This was your, but if you'd have stuck by me and abided by my rules, everything would be everything. But you want to flex your muscles and say you run shit. This ain't your show to run. Now, if you don't understand what I'm talking about, then you might not need to listen to what I'm saying, period. But to the ones that sit there and they support me and they love me, they show me they love and everything going on, is what it is. I appreciate everything and thank you for the support. I could go on, and I think I'm gonna go on and just go to the first thing and go on from there, because if I don't, how you doing, ma'am?
Fine.
All right. And if I could go on. I thought I was gonna have to sit there and dip for just saying hello and how you doing, but People are nice these days, and everybody been good, so it's all gravy, baby. My. How about them Texans? What about them Astros? Well, the first thing on the docket today is gonna be the women that spend money on their man isn't worried about him cheating because she did her homework to choose correctly and trying to keep him happy so he can stay and be loved. Well, this is gonna strictly get down to how a lot of people like to flip the script. They say if you get them one way, then you're gonna have to continue doing what you've been doing in order to keep a person. Okay, when y'all gonna sit here? Well, I'm on one today. When y'all women gonna sit here and stop telling these kids that you need a man to sit there and do and spend all this money on you, and you ain't gonna sit there and tell them kids the truth that your baby daddy was a nigga that you was sitting there spending money on to get him in there to get you pregnant? When you gonna tell them that? When you gonna tell your kids that you was the trick? How you kept and you was spending money on him and then all this other stuff. When I'm just asking, when is the truth gonna come out? Because you're sitting here saying that he's this kind of person and that his pockets ain't loose because his pockets ain't had to be loose when you was loose. You was paying to be loose. Everybody wanting to say tricking ain't tricking ain't tricking. It ain't tricking if you got it, but at the same time, you trying to say pimping is dead. I'm just asking because pimping is doggone against the law. So if pimping against the law, that means tricking is against the law. I'm confused. I need some help of people trying. I need some help. I need to try to understand this. Because if you was doing something for me, I mean, I thought you loved me. Now you got to say we got kids and got into this relationship. Now we're going to have to switch it up. And I'm going to have to, I'm confused. Everybody you been with, you paying and you giving and you doing. But then on some long-term shit, you trying to sit here and say a person ain't supposed to receive nothing from you when that's what you was doing the whole time to get him or to get her? I'm so confused. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. This is turning out to be one of the longer videos, but I'm covering some ground over in this joint. I'm covering some ground. So that was the first example. Because women care about their man too. The only person that don't care about their man is you. Because you won't do nothing for him. He's drying him out like a prune, and once he done, he gone. We got to swap him out. But most of you can't get a man unless you are spending your money. Oh, I'm going to stop. Okay. Well, I'm going to holler at y'all. Sorry, Nari.